Okay, I think I'm rolling now. Hello? Not again. Video's down again. Audio's down again. Where is my, where are my glasses? Oh, shit. The thing about trying to stream artwork is such a distraction. It takes up so much time. I'm about to knock a bunch of stuff over. I'm going to talk for a little while to see if this thing, so I wonder how my volume is. I have to check it on my on my camera. So hopefully I don't knock a bunch of stuff over trying to get in behind my camera. That's a weird cord there. Got my cords backwards. How's that? How's that for levels now? Is that any better? Well, I'm getting some audio, but there's some kind of a. I wonder if it's clipped, perhaps. So much time wasted playing with audio. So, okay, let me test this thing. I'm listening. And I probably lost my. I'm still connected. I wonder if now, now, hello, 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 hello. Oh man. Hello, 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 hello. Now can you? Well, there's not going to be much to see here anyway, so I'm just going to start rolling. I've got to come back and play with my OBS mixer. So now I'm going to cut that volume. All right, maybe I can get to drawing. Sorry about the audio. It's going to sound like crap for a while. Till another day when I get to get into that, figure out that mixer on the OBS. It's been weird. Things have just been resetting on all my devices. Like my phone the other day went to like a really dim screen, and I'm always mystified by butt calls that my phone makes. I mean, I've always got the lock screen on, and and all of a sudden I find that I've made a or it's calling somebody or some video or something is on. God, so many problems today. So many technical glitches. Gotta turn this. Turn this volume down. All right. So finally, something's happening. I think. All right. Your job to keep me awake, going all night. Oh, if I can get these two drawn in. Today, what day is today anyway? Today's already Tuesday. Wow, thought it was Monday. So we were here, right? And oh, I forgot my two. No, I have them right here. I need an electric sharpener. I go through a lot of these charcoal. I'm just gonna start using these light. Well, I want to get those. What are they called? Nitrum charcoals. Oh, I was gonna look really quick also for that special color of. The other day, I had to write an apology note out of this book, and the good thing was I found $10 in it. So sometimes it pays to apologize. I was going to just about get one more thing. Maybe I should check to see how it's looking on the YouTubes. I don't really want to be on camera. I have a face for radio. If that, I have a face not even a mother could love. I better turn this volume down. Should get the bigger magnifying glass. The bigger magnifying glass. Just reviewing where it was that I was last. I think the strategy to work from the out to the in is best. You get in the little tiny stuff and I get confused. Now in 1.5 seconds, I'm going to remember what I need to get. Oh yeah. Oh, I know. I did want to kind of adjust this look. What is this dark object I'm picking up in here, though? Dang it, dang it. So what you have right there is one canvas placed on top of another. So hopefully I'll be able to take the smaller canvas off tonight, and then tomorrow I will start getting some of those base coats down, or tinting the canvas, as they say. As they say. Oh yeah, I was going to do a real quick. See if I have that specific green. The only problem is I'm not quite sure where the rest of my oils are. They may be in this bag. I sure hope I have a Viridian green because I don't want to go buy a Viridian green. I have a Quincy Andrione. Oh, I have a mysterious green, don't I? That's probably a phthalo green. But I might try this as an experiment. If it gives me a purple, I'll use it. Huh. Some of these labels have fallen off of my some of these old oils that I've had for too long now, and now they're hard to open. I don't think these are the ones, though. I think I have a newer batch of oils around here somewhere. However, neither one of these, the label, that's what sucks about, well, that's my fault for not keeping my tubes of paint. I was an acrylic painter, so there's some little hazards you don't know about oils when you're an acrylic painter. But this might actually have a little indicator on here. I just see one little letter of V. Alkali oxido. Okay, that's chrome oxide green. So this will be the one I have to test with magenta. Quinciandron. So weird on my phone. The screen looks so dark again. All right, it just went dark. All right. Uh, that's perfect. I don't even show up in the shot. I could almost rotate it to get a little slight better angle over here. And it would be best if I got up off my ass to adjust this. Because then I won't knock everything over. So this Carmina Baruna, it's like almost like Gothic chant sometimes. And man, on this OBS, the levels look so good on the audio, but I just have to do an adjustment in the mixer. That's going to take a whole hour of research and crap like that. All right, so I know where I was. Let's go back there. This is what I always forget. I always lose track of is a stupid magnifying glass. Get a little more shot of coffee. I'm going overboard on the coffee lately. Just can't get enough. Just can't get enough of that sweet stuff. You get behind. Uh, See what I had for breakfast? I had 3 eggs on. So like I fry the corn tortilla and I put the egg on top and then I cover them till they are ready. This is sativa. This kneaded gummy eraser that didn't realize that if you buy a kneaded gummy eraser, you need to use it right away. They become dried out and they don't work. They just become crumbs. Nothing big happened today. Just that convo with that dude this morning who I think he's a political operative. That would be my guess. Okay, I got that established. So I would think that this would be an easy draw right here. But does it really go all the way to the center? Well, this might take a little longer than I thought, but I really want it to come out really great. And you know what they say, if it's worth doing, it's worth doing right. So I'm going to reestablish this one little point here. God, I need one of those big magnifying glasses that's lit. But then I can't get my divider. But I don't know if I'm going to use these so much anymore. Some of this Carmina Baruna, I think, might have influenced what's his name? Samuel Barber. Samuel Barber. Man, I did. Man, that can't be right. This is the game here. Check and double check. Measure twice. Mark once. Part of this sound like this could have been used for big country. I forget who wrote that. So there's actually two dark leaves back here. The more you look at this photo, man, the more that there is in there. There's a lot of stuff in there. Okay, so there's another higher leaf, right? There's that blue thing is crossing that blue thing. God, it's such a drag talking to that dude this morning. Well, there I see what's going on here. That goes up here, and then that should just be an easy fill in. Come on, Ricky, use your head. Bang your head. All right, that's a cool little point to find. Did I get all the big leads here? I think I did, right? I do need to make these dark. These shadows are like, these dark ones here are like landmarks guiding me to where I am. So I was doing I just went down to go do my chin ups this morning, which, a silly thing. Well, it's really not silly. It's just trying to kind of stay viable and stay out of the hospital for being weak or whatever, that's not being able to, like, trying to stay in shape so I don't go around tripping or not falling over and shit like that. And so I have a nice little walk. It's a great walk. And usually it's nice because there's 4 or 5 people, not the same ones, but there's usually a lot of, greetings, morning greetings that people, good morning, everybody, greets everyone. Not everybody, but I'd say 7 out of 10. I think that's nice. Just kind of gives you hope that people can sort of be civil. Unlike myself, it's up to everyone else to be civil because that's just not me. All right, I'm gonna go for the. Uh, did I go? All right, let's just establish that. So, yeah, I met this guy the other day, and of course, the reason he met me the other day was I was wearing the brown Homburg, the Lucky hat. And the hat is so old now, so faded and salty from sweat, but it's my favorite hat, so I'll keep wearing it. So I started talking to him. We exchanged names. I told him I wouldn't remember his name because I don't remember names. And so I didn't see him for a couple of weeks. And I just happened to walk by him this morning. So I was getting to the little bridge that crosses the water. And he didn't look up or anything. But we got to where I was doing my breathing and I do some prayers, meditation prayers slash, you know. Then all of a sudden, start putting out some sunflower seeds because I like to bribe the cardinals. And then he said, "Hey, what kind of seed are you throwing?" And he told me all his exploits with some kind of weed down there that he's trying to eliminate. He told me he was a farmer and all this stuff. And I said, "Well, what you need to do is get together with somebody, and you probably know where all these patches of, I think he called it mouse weed or something like that, or I don't know what he's calling it. But I think he was angling for people to help him do that. And it would have to be in the spring. Luckily, I'm not available on weekends. But I was telling him what he needed to do was put some cornstarch down next year. before those seeds propagate. And if it rains, it'll what it does is it glues the seeds shut so they can't grow. And so once that happens, once after you've done that and there's been a rain or something, then you can go and throw the repopulate the wildflowers. You wouldn't have any of that. He wants the mechanical, communal hard work method. Whatever. But and that would help for Shoal Creek, but they turned me off to that idea. Um, then I just mentioned that how there are no more tumbleweeds in El Paso. That guy went from, where are you from? And I said, I'm from El Paso. And he went straight into being devastated by the 2016 election. And he was so devastated that he called his district manager and asked to be put. El Paso had a hailstorm. He's an adjuster, I guess. So he went and asked for that region to be all his. And so then he said that he bought 272 roofs from hail damage. In other words, paid to get them fixed because of the devastation from the 2016 election and how El Paso was. He just felt so bad for El Pasoans. The great white way, man. You know what I mean? Mighty white, you brother. In other words, the savior thing again. Like that's the problem that El Paso's always had is that you have a lot of minorities, mainly just Mexican Americans, and seriously, the most of the history there in El Paso is Mexican Indians, but to hear it from a white guy, there were never any Mexicans out there, even though there still are. Nothing but. So this guy was kind of getting at angle to like the great white father came to fix El Paso. Then he jumped into Juarez and the economic disparity. So I think he was going for the U.S. is to blame for the border for the Juarez thing. That it was so poor. And I told him that I think there's 135 billionaires in Mexico that controls $750 billion in wealth. And Mexico is not that big of a country, 150 million. But those guys don't do anything to help people down there. If anything, they just do stuff to piss people off in the U.S. El PAN, el PRI, all that bullshit. You know what I mean? All that corruption. But yeah, that was kind of not too much fun. So once I told him that there were 135 billionaires in Mexico, I could tell he didn't like that. I know what his angle was. Then he went like, "What do you do?" And I just told him, "I don't do anything." What do you mean you don't do anything? I said, "I don't do anything." He didn't really dig that answer. I'm really just saying none of your effing business. A lot of social justice warriors in this town. So disappointed by one dude in particular that's a painter, quote unquote now. Maybe he always has painted. All this political artwork. But on the other hand, I was happy with my chin-up count. There was an older guy doing chin-ups the other day. Talked to him for a little while. Not for long, but I explained that I wasn't trying to tear anything. I was just trying to get my number up. So I did like five or something, and then I took. What I do is I'll go and I'll do five or six, whatever. Started off one, and then I started doing two, and then I started doing three, and then I started doing four, and now five, and I think today I had seven. Seven, I did. So I'll say today was six and five. That's 11. So I'm four away from hitting 10 in a row on the first run. So that's what I did the other day, and it's weird. The guy started kind of laughing at me, and he's doing a lot of pull-ups or chin-ups or whatever. I think he was doing like sets of five. Maybe he did four or five sets, six sets maybe. But it gave him his jollies, so that is good. Made somebody laugh. Dang, dang, man. But seriously, man, this war shit in Ukraine. Come on, man. People are getting killed for no reason there. Innocent people. Children are disappearing right and left. And everyone here is tied up with Barbie. So yeah, I was talking to somebody about ageism, and I was going like, yeah, okay, the boomers are at fault for. So World War II ended, the consumer thing happened, Mattel, Whammo, Claire Booth, Lucci, Life Magazine, CBS News, they all started propaganding. They created the toys, the GI Joes, the Barbies, Slip and Slide, Big Wheel, Hot Wheels. But so like younger people hate boomers, and so while boomers grew up in the generation of give me toys, and everybody had a lot of toys. I think that's the first generation where they had just every toy you could get every week or whatever. So I think the boomers just were bad parents, and like we're the grandparents now of today's generation. But what's funny is that everyone went to go see Barbie. That's like the most materialistic thing that came out of the mass consumerism thing, or one of the most. I guess people just don't really care. Where did that other little leaf go to? So there's nothing really to see to watch this live stream for. It's more for me to keep my nose to the ground, to the what is it? My nose to the grindstone. I must keep my nose to the rhinestone. I should start an Insta stream, which would have been easier. So I'm sure I'll see that guy again, and then I'll be able to just tell him. I'm not gonna tell him shit. I'm just gonna avoid him. I'll talk to that dude, then I have to talk to another dude after him, and after him, and after him, and that's just not any good, man. There's a lot of morons in this town, that's for sure. You don't think so, eh? Wow. Okay, so the big photo helps me to understand the shapes. It's a beautiful photo, though. Tack sharp. I really should just make giant prints of this thing. I should I? Shouldn't I? Oh, I see. It's a whole budding other little thing. Okay, so my strategy on this is to, I got some negative spaces here. Still rolling, huh? I probably didn't get my. Be a second here. So it'll be a nice little thing that happens right in here. Shape, but it'll go very far. to switch over to the Instagram live stream. But where and how to set up? I guess I can use this chair here. All right. They're rather confined, confined conditions. All right. All right. All right. All right. We're back with you. We are back with you. I don't know how much battery life I have on that phone right now. But if battery did charge, so, see how much battery do I have on here? I got a good little bit of battery on here. All right. Testing testing my other camera, see how it's going. Should I smoke some weed? I don't know. Amazing how the media doesn't cover the Hunter Biden's brides and stuff. Well, it's just because everybody's ability to be intellectually intellectually dishonest about things. All right, let's get this thing into the oven. I think I'm gonna play some B-52s. So maybe Sunday will be when I get to go out and lay these paints down on these things. Maybe tomorrow. Maybe not tomorrow. I need to be really organized and ready to go. So I figure out what I'm doing with this thing. Get confused, man. There's the way you do shit on Instagram, the way you do stuff on Twitter, and the way you do stuff on YouTube. Okay, so I was going to do plus live. Sorry, YouTube. I'm setting up for Instagram too. I'm live. I'm alive. Help. I'm stuck. Can't move. The Lotus. So I'm doing YouTube right now. Live stream there. I'll probably cut that in a second. The mic wasn't sounding so good. And I've been working on this, but very strange for me. Sometimes I can just get into a groove and just groove away and just be able to paint away. But sometimes it takes me a long time till I get rolling, till I find a lighter. That's right over here. So there's a little discovery here that I'm about to try to knock out. I think I should move over a little more the camera, anyways, because like I said, I hate being in the shot. It's not very attractive. I should just do a whole podcast on not being attractive your whole life. That sucks. It's a hard life, man. It really is. It's a hard life, but some people are beautiful and some are not. I am not. Some people are nice and some are not. I am not. God. Oh, let me see who's on here. I'm having to put on my readers. I'm about to wave to somebody. LMC. London Collective joined. Oh, hi, London Collective. Are you really in London? I hope so. Bet you are. I think I followed you there, right? From there. So I am. Well, actually, I think I've made some pretty good progress on this little drawing. It's a little complex little booger. So London Collective, the weapons of choice in this stage of the game. So it's all plotting points right now. But I just found some good negative spaces to try to lock in. I saw this stand-up desk over at Goodwill, $15. And I forgot about it. And then I forgot all about it. All right, so yeah, okay, so there's a dark shape there. So right out of here, there's another one of those ovulets. I think that's what that website calls these things. So yeah, I pretty much my whole life I grew up very unattractive. But that's okay, you know, you get used to it. That's okay. You get used to it. That's okay. You get used to it. I'm going to try to nail this one little, well, these three little negative spaces that will define these the way these little flowers are breaking up. And that I don't know if it's right. Check and check and check. So what I'm working towards, see if I can point it out on this thing. Right, right there, this little cluster. It's like they're sprouting out different ways. I'm getting hungry. Been about, I think it's been about a month since I had any ice cream. I'm an ice cream addict. Been about a month. God dang it, where is that line? Well, yeah, I think that's the break, is what I'm looking at right here. Yeah, the break. Yeah, it's almost straight up and down, man. Almost straight up and down. And then there's another. I think I was getting mistaken for a certain type of person by a certain Instagram follower. You know, Jackson Pollock was a real jerk. You know who else was a real jerk? Andy Warhol. You know who else was a real jerk? Pablo Picasso. You know who else was a real jerk? Salvador Dali. You know who else was a real jerk? Was what's that guy that painted Hopper? I think Hopper was. He was. They think. Well, I don't know, man. I better not say it. But I do think they said he was a racist kind of guy. Da Vinci was an asshole, and Michelangelo was an asshole. But today, it's like I don't know what happened, man. But all of a sudden, artists are supposed to be like these, you know, the light, the light for society. You know, they're just supposed to do the paint the good feeling paintings. Not what Goya was doing. Hell no. So I'm really disappointed with a lot of artists I know right now. Experts, texperts, choking smokers. Don't you know? Oh, I see a tip of another little. God, this thing is it's just a little shadow, but just a little shadow. But what am I trying to draw here? And I'm just going to go all the way down to that thing right there. Oh, I'm going to break it there and then do another break. All right, let's do that. Strategery. So yeah, people, I'm not really a social justice warrior. All that rainbow stuff. You know, I've been painting using rainbow, the color wheel forever. Complementary colors since before the rainbow was hijacked. I hear tell that the rainbow's used a lot in the Bible. I'm not really a Bible scholar though. But I'm a highly political person. But I don't really do politics on canvas. I do them on Instagram. That would be good for my future social credit score. The thing. Am I still too young? Ring took his baby to go nowhere. And so yeah, I'm from out west. I'm from El Paso, where So yeah, I guess I'm on the old dude mindset. Like all the shows on television that you see, you couldn't do most of those anymore. You couldn't do Blazing Saddles anymore. But I've seen it on Netflix, so I guess it's grandfathered in. It's a young American turn. Yes, have to live need more. All right, she was a young American, a young American. She was a young American. All right, by your President Nixon. I should do a big giant Donald Trump painting though. God, that would probably get me murdered, huh? Not if I do it on the state grounds. Go do it in front of the Capitol. People will probably shoot me for that. You should say, oh, boy. That can't be right, though. That's way too high. Way too low. To make me break American. American. Do I have another joiner? This might get boring, y'all. Well, it is boring. I'm just drawing and talking to myself. Hello, mirror. I'm leaning over to see this. Menacing art. I'm gonna wave. Hello. I'm dealing with this. These little things I'm drawing in real life are probably about oh maybe how long were those things? I would say those were probably about 1 centimeter by about 4 centimeters. 1 centimeter by about 3 centimeters wide. All night, tearing our worlds apart. Okay, so this worked out, this below line here, right? And that worked out. So every time I try to walk away, Wow, it's so different here. Dang it, dang it, so different. I have this line here. All right, all right. Now, two, yeah, yeah. Wait, is that a combo connection though? So, so here we have this. It goes like this, and then we have that that goes like that. You're gonna hear a loud noise now from the AC. So I've got to trying to fix this little thing. I thought it was just a line that shot across here, but it's actually a forming ovulate, and it's the underside. These are rising like that. Makes sense? Can you see what I'm doing? See what I'm talking about? Gotta check the other. Hmm, how did that angle change so badly? Oh, battery's out. I'm just gonna end this stream. Trying to shut off the stream. Okay, I need the stream. I don't know how many views.